Hi everyone. This is the recording that I said that you should watch about course recommendations for next year. Basically, this question is up to you. Where should you go for next year? You have options here. What we have right here, where you see your average being over 80, over 80 and below 80, that's our typical years where we're giving exams, we're not on remote hybrid learning. This is what we used as our guideline in the past, and so you can get an idea because you have had many school years where it was completely normal and not remote, where you would fall under the category. That being said, if you have an 80 or above or below this year, we really can't go based on that for the fact that your homework is counting a lot more than assessments. And I just stress this because I just want nothing but success for you guys. I don't want you to find yourself in a course that's too difficult, but I also don't want you to be in a course that's not challenging you enough. So we're going to talk to both aspects right now. Basically, AP Calc down here in the red is telling you why you would do this. If you have interest in fields in college for math, science, computer programming, business, education, specifically math education, I would definitely say AP Calc is the way that is the course that you should take if you're doing well in the course. This whole, as you hear me as I teach, I'll say you'll need this for next year. You'll see this next year. And why? Because we have revamped this course to really be a nice prerequisite and a nice setup for you for next year. So you will find a smooth transition if you're doing well this year and you've been working working on all the topics and feeling that you've been finding success in most of them. AP Calc would be a great pick. Now, that being said, there's other interests, and statistics is another course that you can take, and two different levels. You can take AP Stats, which is obviously more challenging than college stats. AP Stats, if you know you're going into nursing, you absolutely need AP Stats. That would be something that I would suggest you might want to consider. Business, social sciences, psychology, law, those all will require you to take a statistics class in college. Now, your AP credits, the reason why we suggest this is if you can earn 3 college credits, and that's nationally accepted for the most part. It is a lot easier to transfer AP credits than it is a specific college credit. So for example, if you're taking something from Suffolk Community College or something from St. John's, an AP college credit for some colleges would be easier to transfer. So just keep that in mind, just making your selection for your individual needs and your individual wants for the future. Let me talk a little bit about the students that I have in my class that obviously you're very strong. I've seen it. You have hundreds on almost everything, or you have high 90s. And even if you're not at the high 90s, but if you're at the 90s, like low 90s, high 80s, and you really enjoy math, something that most kids don't realize is they can actually take both AP Calc and AP Stats. And I know some of you might be rolling your eyes and saying, no way, which is fine. If that's your initial reaction, then don't entertain it. But it is something that some kids and many kids that I've had have done. I won't say many kids each year, but overall, the years that I've been doing, I would definitely say that there was definitely a good amount that took advantage of both courses. So if you're interested in math on that level, you can absolutely take both AP Calc and AP Stats. Why would you pick college stats? Okay, I know that you guys have all different interests, and you might have you have rigorous courses in other classes, and you have other courses that also are time consuming and actually require a lot from you as well. So I don't want you to feel, oh, my teacher's going to think bad of me if I take AP Calc or AP Stats. No way. It's really your choice. You're the driver in your education. So if you decide you want to do college stats because you've been struggling this year, that's definitely a valid reason. If you want to take college stats because you know that you don't have the time to invest in AP Calc and AP Stats. You don't want your last year, and hopefully we're back to normal education next year. You don't want your last year to be stressful. You want to take all the opportunity that Northport High School offers, but you want to do it in a fashion where you find balance in your education. So these are your three options. I'm posting a Google form along with this, and I would like you to fill that out, part of your homework, and let me know what your thoughts are. If for whatever reason I agree with, if for whatever reason I disagree with you, I will reach out to you via email. So for example, if I find that you are, not challenging yourself, I might suggest, hey, why not think about this other course? And you might say, well, I'm taking AP this and AP that, so I don't want to. That's fine. Again, I just always want you to know there's opportunity that if I feel that you'll be successful in, I want you to be able to take advantage of that. If on the reverse, you take a course that I might think that you might not find success and it might be a little bit too much for you, I might say, hey, why don't we think about this other option to you? Just remember that all my suggestions are honestly based on your best interest, in my opinion, as I've been doing this for a little bit. So I have seen kids, when they take maybe some courses that are too challenging, really have a hard time trying to switch courses and remember the transcripts of your freshman year and senior year the colleges are looking at. So that's really all I have to say about the courses. If you find that there's something that you were questioning and that I didn't speak to, or you have something, before you want to fill out the Google form, you know that I'm very accessible through my email. Shoot me an email, I will write you back. But otherwise, I would like you to try to fill out one of these choices. And my suggestion for all of you is to take a math. I know I really don't find this in this course, but I have had students say, well, I'm done with my credits, I'm moving on. Don't do that. That's not good. You definitely want to keep a math on your schedule. So again, any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will be looking for those Google forms to be completed. I will talk again tomorrow, and if for whatever reason you have any questions, shoot me an email. All right, guys, that's it.